Welcome to Vertical Movement PT. I'm Dr. Cindy Kimmy, physical therapist, and today we are going to learn how to use the Voodoo Floss to help improve our knee pain. So go ahead, grab your Voodoo Floss, find a nice comfy spot, and let's get started. Go ahead and grab your little Voodoo band, and you're gonna go ahead and start off wrapping the Voodoo band below the knee joint. You wanna make sure you do it nice and snug, but not snug enough to where your foot falls asleep. Okay, so right when you get to the end, you can go ahead and just tuck that little guy in. Some people like to tie a knot, but I like tucking it in because it's way easier to take off. And once you have the Voodoo band nice and snug from the bottom of the knee joint to the knee joint to above it, you're gonna go ahead and stand up and do some functional movements like squats, lateral lunges, or even just lunges. So every time right before you rewrap and you use the Voodoo Floss, you have to roll it up. Okay, I got it wrapped up. So next, we're gonna go ahead and use this to mobilize our thigh muscle, the quadricep, the IT band, hamstrings, and this is wonderful, especially if you have lateral knee pain or if you have IT band syndrome. So you're gonna go ahead and start on top of the knee joint and do the exact same thing. Wrap it around that thigh. Okay, so I have the Voodoo Floss nice and snug around my thigh. My foot isn't going numb, life is good. So what you can do, you could either stand up, do the functional movements again, squats, lunges, lateral lunges, or you can go ahead, straighten out that knee, or you can have it a little bent. Grab the thigh muscles, and you're gonna rotate it around the femur bone. And this is wonderful because it's just getting all of that fascia, soft tissue, getting even the skin moving and mobile. And after you do this for about like 30 seconds to a minute, you're gonna go ahead and take off the Voodoo band. And all that blood is gonna go rushing back in, and your leg is just gonna feel so good and so mobile, as if like you just had a new leg born out of your body. And there's a reason why this is called a Voodoo band, because it feels like magic how much improvement you have in the mobility of your body. So go ahead and give it a try. Lastly, you can go ahead and use this to mobilize the calf muscle. That's important because one of the calf muscles, the gastrocnemius, it attaches above the knee joint. So same idea, you're gonna start above the ankle joint, wrap it around nice and snug, and tuck it in. So same thing, you can either stand up, do some squats, do some calf raises, or you can go ahead, I think my knee just popped, you can go ahead, straighten out your knee, and you can do some ankle pumps. Get that tissue sliding through that Voodoo Floss. You can do about 10 of these. Or you can go ahead, bend your knee, and do the exact same thing that we did with the thigh. Grab the Voodoo Floss and the calf muscle and rotate it along that tibia and around that fibula bone. And you can do that for about 30 seconds to a minute. And when you're done, go ahead and take off that band, and your calf muscle is just gonna feel so good. All right, there you have it. You have learned how to use the Voodoo Floss to mobilize that knee and get all of those leg muscles nice and mobile. So if you like what you saw today, if you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Peace.